Ellie here from the Dark Imp, helping parents to reclaim family time by playing board games together. Today I'm going to give you my top 10 cool game components. So without further ado, let's start at number 10. Now this is a big component. This is only half of it. There's another one. This is the divider from Captain SONAR. Captain SONAR is a real-time game that you play in teams sitting opposite each other on a table. Each team controls a submarine and you're trying to find the other team's submarine and bring it down before they find you. So Captain SONAR, it's important that you don't see what the other team are doing. You can hear them, and you're supposed to be able to hear them, but you can't see them. So there's this giant divider that goes down even a really long table, and it's absolutely brilliant. You can pull it right out. You can't see what they're doing. It's genius. Captain SONAR divider at number 10. Number 9 is the little bags from the Sheriff of Nottingham. So in the Sheriff of Nottingham, you're market traders, and you're trying to get goods in to Nottingham, but you have to get them past the sheriff first. So at the beginning of each round, you have a certain number of cards, and you're deciding what you're going to put in your bag. Now there are certain legal goods, like cheese, and there's certain illegal goods, like crossbows. And you might decide that you're going to try and sneak in some illegal goods or other legal goods in with your other things. So you might choose to put two cheese, apples, and a crossbow in your little bag. You close it up, and then you give it to the sheriff and you say, 4 cheese. And then the whole sort of deciding about whether they believe you or not starts. It's a game of bluffing. These little bags are critical to it, and they're fun. I like them. They've got nice poppers on them. At number 9, the bags from the Sheriff of Nottingham. Number 8, the tiles from Azul. This is Azul. Azul's a tile laying game. Each player has a board, and you draft different tiles each time. So you take ones and just look at them. They're just so lovely to hold. They're beautiful. They're very eye-catching and pleasing. They're weighty. They're really good quality, and you're supposed to try. Just throw things around. You're supposed to try and build up a sort of pattern of these on your board. Lovely game. Lovely tiles. That's at number 8, the tiles from Azul. Number 7, a really new game, which is really, there's a lot of buzz about it at the moment, is Wingspan. It's the eggs from Wingspan. Oh, look. They're this sort of matte, beautiful matte eggs. And they're different colours, quite pale egg-like colours, apart from the blue, very, very lovely blue egg colour. Not sure about green eggs. Probably there are some. And during the game you put them on different birds. So there are all these different bird cards. And you'll collect these and put them on your board. So there are different places on the board according to what habitat they live in, and one of the things you'll do during the game is place eggs on the cards, and so they look just lovely all over your board. You get these lovely sort of eggs on cards. That's number 7, the eggs from Wingspan. I think that was number 7. Yeah. Now, number 6 is the cars from Tokyo Highway. This is Tokyo Highway. In Tokyo Highway, each player has a certain number. There's an egg from Wingspan. Each player has a certain number of cars. I think 10. That's from memory. And they're these lovely little wooden cars. See? And they're quite tiny and they're quite difficult, but they have to be, because what you're trying to do, it's a dexterity game. What you're trying to do is you're trying to place them on the roads. And the roads, you place a road on each turn. And if you manage to place your road in a position that goes over or under a different player's road, a road that you haven't been over or under before, you can place one of your cars on. If you go over or under 2 different roads, you can place 2 of your cars on. And when all your cars are out on the roads, then you've won the game, if you're the first player. And you build up your roads to different heights on different ends, so that it becomes a complete sort of spaghetti junction. It's absolutely brilliant. It looks amazing. And each player has these different colour cars. If you knock cars off, then you have to pick them up and give players your components. It's all about the cars. That's number 6, the cars from Tokyo Highway. Ooh. Now, number 5, I love these. The discs, the tokens from Splendor. Splendor's a really quick game. It's an engine builder, so you get more and more powerful engine that allows you to do more and more things and gain more points as you go through the game. So it accelerates very quickly towards the end. And you can take these gems, these lovely, they're these different plastic, plastic, I suppose they are very high quality. These tokens each represent different gems. So these are the diamonds, the sapphires, the opal, I think they are, sapphire and ruby, no, emerald and ruby. And there are more than this, but these are just the ones I have here. And you take 3 maybe on your turn, either 2 of the same colour or 3 of different colours, and you use them to buy cards which themselves are gems, and they become permanent gems. These ones are the ones that are temporary. When you've used them, they go back to the general supply. But there's just, I mean, I often want to play Splendor just because I can do this. Number 5, the gems from Splendor. Right. Now we're almost at the top 3, but not quite. Just missing out on the number 3 spot is the trees from Photosynthesis. Oh, this is honestly probably the most beautiful game I've ever seen. But there is another game that's just come out called Bosque, which has got trees in as well, which I've played but I haven't got yet, but it's on order. So that's really beautiful as well. But so far, these are the trees in Photosynthesis. So you as a player, you get 1 colour of tree. So this is the blue spruce, I guess, and you get 3 different sizes of tree. Oh, those are 2 medium ones. I haven't got the little one. There's a little one from a different player. So each player gets these trees, and as you go through the game, they're built up on the board, and you get points from where the light, because the sun rotates around the board, where the sun is hitting your trees. That's what gives you light points, and you can spend those light points and doing things like growing your trees, planting more seeds, cutting them down to get victory points. But I mean, it ends up being covered in trees. It's just beautiful. Number 4, the trees from Photosynthesis. Running out of space now. Right, top 3. At number 3, it's it's hard to choose between the components in this game. So I've sort of cheated and got them all. The panda, the gardener, and the bamboo from Takinoko. Takinoko, you're creating this sort of Zen garden, and you're growing bamboo in it. The gardener helps you grow bamboo. He grows it up, And the Panda, I mean, if I had to choose, it would be the Panda, I think. The Panda eats the bamboo. The bamboo, you grow, there's 3 different colours, and it grows the colour of the tile, so there's green, yellow and pink. But you can see that it grows piece by piece, it goes up to 4 pieces high. And I mean, it's wooden, it's lovely, it's beautiful. The board ends up, you know, being covered in different heights of bamboo, and the tiles are pretty. And you just, I mean, what's not to like about the Panda and the Gardener? That's number 3. All of the components from Takinoko. Right, top 2. These are the ambulances from the deluxe version of Dice Hospital. This is Dice Hospital. The regular version comes with cards that you put the dice on, and they're the ambulance cards. But I didn't really need anything else from the upgrade, but and I don't normally buy upgrades for games. It's just that this one, something about these ambulances. I mean, they're just great. They're so chunky. They're brilliant. They're plastic. I think they must be. I guess they're 3D printed, or maybe they're moulded. And they carry the dice. So the dice are the patients. They come to hospital. You have to take them, and they have different values on them. So the sickest dice are the lowest numbers, and you have to decide which ambulance you're going to take, and then you put them into your hospital, and your hospital grows turn by turn. You build new rooms, which help you do treat the patients in different ways, and you get new specialists, which gives you new workers, so you can treat more patients. Brilliant. Number 2, the ambulances from Dice Hospital. So finally, number 1. Oh, this game has a very special place in my heart. I expect you can't get it anymore. So maybe it shouldn't have been number 1, but it just has to be because of... So the game, let me tell you the game first. The game is called Gambler. Now you can see this is quite an old copy. We've had this since, I don't know, I must have been tiny. It's held together with gaffer tape. My mum has, it looks like it's been re-taped many, many times, but it's a very loved game. And in the game, it's a roll and move game, so you roll the dice and you move around the board and you do whatever it says on the square. It's about gambling, really. Great thing for kids, love it. And the best thing about this game, apart from how amazing the board looks, is the dice shaker. So you have a dice that's separate that you roll to move around the board, but then you get to have this dice shaker, and it lays on the middle of the board in the position you can see. So you get to... I mean, that's grey in itself. And then you hold it up, and all the dice go down in a random order, and you place it on the board. And you will have bet before you've placed it on various things. So if you've got the highest, you might have bet for a straight. So if there's a straight here, well then you win £450. If you've got 2 pairs, then you get £200. If you bet on it being this one or this one that was the highest, you get 150. So there's, I mean, and you would win on this one. You get 300 on this one. This is a 6 at the bottom, so you would have won there. And you wouldn't have won anything else. So those are the only 2 you would have won on this time. I just love it. I've never seen anything else quite like this. I think it's just inspired, simple, inspired, and there's something so satisfying about shaking it. Number 1, the dice shaker from Gambler.